I'm taking blood.
She's been feeling really exhausted, and then the boys just woke me up and said she's puking blood.
Threw up 2 chunks that big around from her actual stomach. So
This is. Yeah. Okay. Mama Drama Diary.
we can definitely see that people are taking their precautions here at the clinic, and that's great. They gave her a mask. They put us immediately back ahead of about 6 people into a quarantine room here. We had to fill out a coronavirus symptoms sheet that said COVID-19 on it. But we're stressing that we think that it's a sore throat. It was very alarming to see the amount of blood that came out of her stomach. But when I talked to Jeremy Williamson, sent him the videos, he thought that the blood had started clotting in the stomach. I captured one of the last globs that she threw up, but there was about 3 times the amount I had on there. That was what was so alarming, was the amount that was coming out. But he said it's probably not a medical emergency. He's an ER doc. We came to the clinic. What are you thinking, baby? She does feel weak. She does have a fever. Her throat hurts, right? It looks like strep. That's just my guess. What'd they do, baby?
She stuck a thing in my mouth to check for
Strep.
strep.
And then she checked what?
My nose.
She swallowed both nostrils. They're gonna take them to the lab and check and see if she's positive for strep or the flu.
So I have strep throat. They said that they're gonna give me a shot and I'm gonna be feeling way better tomorrow.
So they're gonna give her a bicillin shot. That stuff is expensive. Like, when I look it up online, it's $350 a shot, but they're including it with our visits today, thank goodness. So I think this $50 visit was a blessing.
So that's 7 times cheaper than it would usually be.
Yeah. Not to mention we got the doctor visit included. I'm at the Rural Health Initiative on Airport Drive, which has a sliding scale for non-insurance. We're grateful for clinics like that when you don't carry health insurance. I'm not sure what bicillin costs in Mexico. I'm sure it's a lot cheaper, but one of our constant concerns is healthcare costs and the feelings of what's going to happen when Boeing breaks his arm because he's acting silly on a bicycle. How much it's going to cost if we had to go to an emergency room in the United States. It gives you a little bit of peace of mind having insurance. I'll definitely say that. But something has to be done about the crazy healthcare costs in this country. It is absolutely absurd, in my opinion. When you can go to the doctor in Mexico for $2 and your drugs are about $2. Of course, they don't pay their doctors like they do here, and it's a different economy, and all that has to be considered. All right, Brooklyn just got a huge injection into her side. What'd you think about it?
It hurt.
Oh man, it was a lot of meds they put in there. Does it just sting?
Yeah.
They put it into her hip there.
Corona tennis. So we're just doing our little homeschool. Brighton over here, just for fun, is reading this book, 10 True Tales, Titanic Young Survivors. Why is he reading this book? Well, Mom bought this offline for him because Brighton is obsessed with the Titanic. And he goes to the very first page, the author's notes, and has already started finding things that he thinks are wrong.
They are wrong.
Okay, I told him, I said, you know what, highlight everything that is incorrect. And so he's after it. He's highlighting away.
And then we're gonna research it.
Yeah, we're gonna research to figure out if this author is wrong or if the authors on the bright side are wrong.
And I'm still wearing a mask, even though I don't really have to, but better safe than sorry.
He said that she needs to be kept away from people for 24 hours after she starts to feel better. So she just started to feel better today, so she's wearing it this one last day.
The only reason I feel sick is because I have a runny nose, but that's from my allergy.
I'm just so happy that she's doing better because I gotta tell you, it freaked me out. You ever see your kid start spitting out blood and it's shooting all over the mirror and the sink and everywhere else and then coughing up big chunks? Yeah, that will terrify a person.
I am taking a Certidine.
Certec.
Dad actually let me try the liquid children's one.
Uh-huh.
It tasted gross!
So you like the pills better?
Yeah, I'm taking the pills. I'm sticking with the pills.
She had a choice when she went in there for strep throat. They said you could either take antibiotics for 10 days or you can just get it one shot. And she chose the shot. And I said, thank you for choosing the shot. I hate giving medication every day. I always forget. I barely remember to take mine.
And
11-year-old Billy Potter was forced to leave his beloved dog behind.
But
Aww. Okay, we're taking it way back to the old school. We're trying to make Nephi's family here. We found some people. Now she had to edit them a little bit, but she looked at my phone and drew in pencil all these people, and then she and I went and traced them all with black marker, and then we colored them. Some of these are Brightons that he traced from Brooklyn's. Yep, that one's Brightons and this is Brightons. So after Brooklyn colored them in pencil, I traced them in black, then it was very easy just to put another piece of paper on top and then trace through. So Brighton traced all these so he can have his own set. And then if Boeing so desires, he can trace them so he can have his own set. But he's been drawing turtles and alligators instead. And the reason we had to do this is because we don't have the internet and we're only here for like a few months. So we are just drawing it. It's kind of harder, but it's a really good family experience. This is a lasagna box that we're gonna glue all these to, and I'm gonna cut them out.
The channel they were making is gonna be Little Latter-day Rose.
Brian, do you want to be a daddy? Brian, do you want to be a daddy?
No, only if you give me the boxing glove.
But Ben don't want to be a daddy.
Yeah, but I'll be a daddy if you find me the boxing glove that belongs to Boeing. We'll find it then, Squishy.
Oh, if people don't know where it is, then they don't need to find it.
Alright, we don't have any popsicle sticks, so we are doing pencils to our
Better practice. Hi, first.
Amen.
Oh, is this Layman? And is this Orlando?
Uh-huh.
Little Latter-day Rose coming soon. I want you to see me in it. Whee!
Brother. Hey, brother.
You don't like me.
What you doing, Squid Tish?
Oh, I'm doing this.
What is that?
There's a brass plate.
lasagna, I don't care about you. It's green beans.
Brooklyn likes green beans more than lasagna.
I do. I like green beans.
Garlic bread?
I like more than that.
Brighton loves bread. He's our breadaholic. He would just live off gluten.
How can you eat this?
You just live
You
right.
need to eat it right now. What
Brian, you can just sleep on the floor.
are you waiting for?
And wait for my nana.
Baby, I'm not putting you bananas on your plate until you eat the food that's on your plate. She wants every single hole to be filled up. She can't understand why I left 2 spaces blank. That's all I have. I just didn't make a full course meal, did I? I'm so sorry.
I'll do corn too.
I don't have any corn made, baby. Remember, we're in the middle of the plague here. We're trying to like ration our food.
I don't have any corn.
I do have some corn, but it's gonna go into the taco soup I'm gonna make.
I love taco soup.
I know, so we're gonna use the corn for that. So just eat your food and be happy. And be grateful. What you doing, Fry? So we were at a bubble bath, but yet look at this bubble bath. We're doing some little piano lessons over here, and Squishy's doing her piano. What song are you playing?
Gethsemane.
She's playing Gethsemane for us.
Like and subscribe.